Don't cry for me, YouTubina. The truth is I'll never leave you. So by now you've probably noticed that my video production has lowered a bit. Okay, a lot. Don't judge me. So this last weekend I went to a convention in Orlando, Florida. I don't have any footage for that, not going to get into that. But the plane flight there, I took a plane to Chicago. So I live in the western United States. So took a plane to Chicago. And then I'm supposed to switch planes there. And there's a huge storm system in the U.S. And it basically is so bad they tell us to get away from the windows in the airport. I mean, it's that bad. My plane got canceled. My next flight got canceled. So I spent the night not in a hotel. They didn't put me up in a hotel. No. I spent the night on a cot in some seedy, dark hole in the airport. And then, I had to get up 6:30 or whatever. Or no, I had to get up at 5:30, catch a 6:30 a.m. flight out of Chicago the next morning, the rest of the way to Orlando. So that gets in Orlando, and I'm there it's 11 a.m. or something Orlando time. And so I'm eating a late breakfast. It'd be a normal breakfast time for me. But anyway, a late breakfast. And then my friend calls me and is like, hey, you gotta hurry. Come over here now. And I'm like, I'm not eating breakfast. You better hurry. And so I rush, stuff my face, and I rush over anyway. So it's rush the whole time I'm there. There's the time differences throwing my body out of sync. And then the flight back, it's a noon flight, 12:45 I think actually, flight I catch out of Orlando, goes to Houston, Texas. But the problem is it gets to Houston, and then I switch planes again. The next plane has a mechanical problem. It's delayed 45 minutes. Then we finally get on the plane, and then they tell us there's a line of thunderstorms, and then you have to fly around that. So let me get this straight. I'm on a plane that may or may not be working properly, may or may not have been fixed, and we're going to fly through a storm that may or may not cause me to crash and burn and die. Wonderful. Anyway, so that was this last weekend, and then you have this little sliver of weekend, let's say, and then around there, for my day job, I work, I'm not going to get too much into detail, hopefully, but I work at a .com company, and I manage the group that tests stuff on the website to try to have as few bugs as possible when a new feature is released for customers or whatever. So there's been this big project and this huge amount of stress for me, which has been totally exhausting me. So from all the bad sleep on the way there and the delayed flight and getting not as much sleep when I get home, all that, I'm tired from that, plus travel just generally tires you. Plus then I also have the stress is tiring me out. And then finally add to that, I don't know if you can read this, but this says right here, it says non-drowsy. Non-drowsy? Are you kidding right now? Non-drowsy. What a crock of crap. This stuff has made me, last night I ate dinner. 6:30 in the evening, I fell unconscious. Not asleep, unconscious. And didn't wake up until midnight. It's 3:30 in the morning, so I'm going to try as soon as I'm done recording this to go to sleep. But just so you know, I'm not staying up extra late. No. I actually got my night's sleep, or at least a good chunk of it. And now I'm awake, and I'm going to have trouble trying to go to sleep for the rest of the night. Anyway, so the next part of Risen 3 is uploading as I'm recording this vlog. Yeah, I believe I'm near the end of Dark Souls 2. Near. I have a few hours left, I think. I think I have a few hours left of Alien Isolation. Once those two finish, of course, for Alien, I'm going to move on then to the next horror game for that. And then after Dark Souls 2, I'm going to start doing some of these indie games that I wanted to do last year that I just didn't have time to do because I had too many games going on. So I'll do those one after another. I have the next episode of Republique to do, at least one, possibly two now. I don't even know when the fourth episode released, so possibly 2 episodes in a row. So if there are 2 released, I'll just do 2 in a row. I won't hold off. I'll just do 2 episodes in a row, just so that I'm caught up. And there are other games too. Anyway, so because my weekend, and then I'm gonna be, and then I'm gonna be gone this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically, like my April is boned. My April is boned. And I've got the money for it, but I don't have the time to do any like tallying of results or anything. So we're just gonna do the giveaway at the beginning of May. Okay, hopefully you guys are okay with that. We're just gonna do the beginning of May is gonna be when the giveaway happens. Right now it's looking like Witcher 3 for sure is one of the games. Possibly, I'm doing 2 games. I'm giving 2 games away. So possibly 2 copies of Witcher 3 if that's what you guys want. But I know like the newest Deus Ex is coming out and so on. So just if there's another game you guys want, let me know. And we'll for sure do whatever games you guys want. But I believe that's it for that. And I've talked in some comments a little bit. I've already mentioned that I'm going to try to start doing some games that I've already played before. So you guys can be exposed to some of those if you've not seen them before. Anyway, and hopefully we'll have, we'll just see where things go, right? But I love you guys as always. Thank you for understanding. And I'm going to stop this vlog before I blather on too much more. So thanks for watching. And I hope to have the next part of Dark Souls 2 up today. It'll be tonight. So like maybe late night or early morning for you guys over in Europe. But anyway, thanks for your patience, and I'll talk to you guys later. Till then, peace.